Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hooked Gamer here, guys. Thank you very much for joining me in the second episode of the Colonize game. And then yeah, here we are. The winter is I don't want to say it's almost finished because it's minus 22 degrees Celsius, which I think it's, yeah, we can actually check because I'm not very good with this, but look, you can switch to Fahrenheit. You can apply, keep the changes, keep, right? And then if you go back and resume, it's minus 6 Fahrenheit, right? So whatever that is, we'll take it. But let's go back and change that. But this is just an option. But look at this. I mean, this is crazy. The way this is just way too small. Keep, fine, go back, resume. Right, now it's back to Celsius. So I really like that kind of ability to change that. I don't believe it should be in settings, if that makes sense. There should be like a way to just click on it and, you know, change this. But look, it's fine. Let's just speed up time because obviously, you know, time here gonna go slow, it seems. We seem to have quite a bit of, so we don't want to, for that, just to sit idle and do absolutely nothing. So we'll keep going with houses, which then will give us, you know, more whatever. I guess let's do this. Let's just have a house here with a bit of a gap, and then we can wrap around and then have, you know, so they have like an area where they can go. So that's fine. No one is old enough. As you can see, children are only 4, but they seem to be growing much faster. We have two children born during that time. There's someone someone is hungry. As I was saying before, they kind of need in to get food, it seems. So I don't know, where is she? She's here. So she's quite hungry. I don't know if she'll die at some point or what's going on, but okay, so this is now opened quite soon, and this is closing. So literally she's got just like an hour or whatever to get some food. So she'll be fine. There's no panic. I don't know if there's a system of, let's say, upgrading things, because you can see we can only hold 20 meat, so that's not great. In kind of in that regard. Now what I want to do is to see perhaps if we can fit, I wish really we could over here. It'd be like a good spot, you know, for our little things, but we don't seem to be able to do that. So let's just have it here. This comes after the house, so that's gonna take a while. Now the one thing that we are, oh, maybe it's the weight of an object when they're carrying it. Maybe that's what it means. Okay, something's wrong with her health. Yeah, you want to go and get some food. I mean, why are you still, you know, it's just crazy what she's doing to her. I mean, I know you're devoted, but I mean, just go get some food. Something's wrong with my health. Yeah, so let's just see. So once she goes, you know, now it's at 7. So I think she'll die eventually, but yeah, so the health is now going up. Okay, so that's fine. Look, I mean, she's just a workaholic. What can you say, you know? So she just hasn't been to the tavern in time to get food, you know? Anyway, the winter seems to be very long in comparison, I feel, but I might be incorrect. Yeah, I don't know why they're working like this. I think what we'll do is they can start earlier. I mean, there's really no point for them to be working overnight. So they can start at 9 and work till 7. You know, what's going on there? So would, you know, the hunters, obviously, they're a bit different. This then... Yes, there's no point for them to work like that. Let's do 10 till 8. Yeah, that's fine. So we've adjusted their hours. I don't know if that kicks in right away or what's going on. So this is 7 till 6 till 4. This, once it's built, we would want to cover between those hours or after those hours. So basically someone will be working overnight or, you know, kind of, you know, whatever. So that's fine. So I do like the idea of time that way, 100%. And then once they're getting, you know, more experience, because you can see once you click on the person how experienced they are here. So then you can assign and filter to only accept such workers, basically. Yeah, Olivia needs more food. I don't know where she is. Is this Olivia? No, that's Olivia, and she's a hunter as well. But she's on her free time, I guess, again, because this doesn't open till 4. So, because if there were 2 shifts, let's say, right? You know, that's the way it's done, but if there were 2 shifts, that's why I guess we kind of need 2 sellers and then another inn, so they can be just supplied all the time, because, I mean, food is dwindling, don't get me wrong whatsoever. I mean, you know, especially that they'll need, you know, once we're actually, so corn can be supplied, which we have, potatoes can be supplied, which we have, and then meat. Then we cannot get eggs and we cannot get fish because we don't have fishery just yet. But we will get there. I'm planning on expanding this. But look, the building here is rather on the slow side. It appears. Okay, so we've another female. It's yeah, it's so disproportionate, so that's a bit of an issue, I feel. Yeah, that's really a bit of an issue. Olivia, will you be okay? I think you will, because it's, you know, it's 4 o'clock. What time she started? Oh, she just started working. Okay, so she'll be out by 10, and then this place is open till 2. So she'll be fine. She'll get her food and things. It's just I don't believe that this is being supplied fast enough, very much. But this seems to be prioritized faster than this, which, yeah, I think we want to set priority for. So I wonder why that is. Yeah, Olivia, you're almost finished work. Okay, so she really goes out far for the game. She's down to 15. But as I say, she's only, you know, like an hour and a half. She can go to the pub then and have her food. And then we can get a fishery for us, which is, oh, which direction is this? It's this here. So I feel like we'll be fine. You know, because shortly some people should be. Oh, right, okay, so fishery is not built. This is very interesting. So it needs to be built close, but not too far, or not too close to the water. Okay, can be built anywhere. So that's a bit weird. But I feel like we should build it here, you know, close to the water, I think. Anyway, so it's 2 o'clock. Olivia should be now fed. Let's just look. Yes, she is. She was at the inn the other night. Everyone was talking about her because she made a show of herself. She's been She's been dancing. Oh yeah, so we've now 2 girls here. So we've 3 girls and 7 boys had been born. So that's quite a lot. So that's, yeah, that's literally 10. Yeah, that's 10. And Julia Winslow. Okay, so this is a Winslow family. Byrne and Winslow. And then looking at the statistics. Yeah, so they have 5, whatever. So look, they are now 7 years of age, then 5, and the next female is 5. So by the time, let's say, she'll be of age, you know, these guys will be, you know, will probably won't be able to marry and whatever. So I presume. So they'll probably need to wait for this family because they wouldn't be able to, you know, obviously within the same family. So that's fine. We just need to keep dishing out the houses, I feel, to address those things. Okay, well look, March is upon us finally, because this has been a rather long winter, I must say. It's still kind of frosty, you can see, which I really like. Kind of looks like an acid situation. But yeah, this house is just never getting built. But I guess this is what the weight is about. So basically the ability for them to carry, you know, whatever. So it seems like men can carry 2, women can only carry 1. Which is a problem, it seems. So women wouldn't be too good for these types of jobs. So that kind of makes sense to that degree. Wow, this needs 20 stone. And this only needs 12 stone. I do like the houses. I guess, you know, similar in other games where there's a bit of variety, so they don't look exactly the same, would be kind of welcome. Otherwise, it's just, you know, it's exactly the same thing, like literally the exactly same thing. So, you know, to that degree, especially once you make the village larger and larger, it'll be yeah, it'll be something that I would want to avoid, I guess, you know, when you're building things. So looking at the shop, right, so we cannot really sell okay, we can sell leather, so we don't really need leather yet that much. Sell for 20. And then we can buy stone, I guess. So yeah, let's trade it that way. Okay, so we can sell 10 leather for 20 and buy 10 stone for 20. Okay. Okay, so yes, I see. So this just kind of appears, I guess, or something. I don't know. Or should someone come here to empty it? I believe that's the case, but it's hard to tell. I believe someone from the warehouse would come and collect it. But yeah, I mean, this just appeared, so it'll be nice if it kind of sailed away and come back and whatever. So what's this? Like a body of water, but this looks like a little lake or something that's frozen to me. There's something walking here. Like a chicken or duck or something. Yeah, okay. Well, you know, judging by the map, it looks like some sort of a water, a lake or something. Okay, so this... Yeah, the houses take very, very long time to build. Let's look at our statistics screen again. So there are 9. Yeah, but you can see here. So what you call it? The youngest person that is still available to marry would be Isaac, right? Isaac is a woodcutter. But look, by the time this female here, which is 7, so by the time, I don't know if they can, you know, what the game has set, I guess we're about to find out, you know, whether it's 7, well, not 7, go back. Whether it's at, you know, for 16 or 18 or whatever it is, that they have this set to be as she's eligible. So by the time she reaches that, so let's just assume that's 16. So that's what, 8 more years. So he'll be 48. I guess it is, you know, it is possible and whatever, and I'm sure it happened back then. But you know, it'll be interesting for us to find out for sure. Okay, so the building resumes, which is good. There are 2 people here carrying things back and forth. We can't do anything with barley, but we can deliver corn. We can deliver meat, obviously, potatoes, which I believe have now been... Oh, haven't been, okay. So this woman, who is she? She works in the cellar. Yeah, the problems is that we do not have... Oh, he's in cellar as well. Okay, so a child of 7 can now work, it seems, or 10. Okay, so I guess that's not too bad. But then what we'll do is, because there are children coming in of age, we have her come here and do this. Because I believe 1 person for the farm will be more than okay. Especially that we have no potatoes left, and I guess now retrospectively wheat isn't really that needed. What's this? Oh yeah, tobacco. And I guess corn, yeah, so that's okay. Not a big deal. I guess we'll get the wheat going anyway at some point. Because if the children can work, I mean, you know, we can kind of... I don't want to say exploit that, right? But it's actually good, because that would have been, you know, they learn experience and whatever. So that's not bad. But the child working full hours. Yeah, so Jack is saying something wrong with his health. He's not happy. How old is he? He's 53. He's unemployed. Look, Jack, we'll put you into the farm, and there you go. Oh, Jack has died. May their soul rest in peace. Move. Where is he? Oh, I see. We can put him into a warehouse. Oh no, that just came up. Oh, because I hover over. Okay, I was just okay. Well, I guess we have no burial grounds at this point in time. I mean, we've got the church. Someone can be a priest. But I think church could go handy here next to the, you know, the inn. But look, it just requires quite a bit of material. But I guess we have it. It's just we wouldn't have a worker. We wouldn't have a worker really necessarily. But yeah, let's go ahead and build it. I mean, that's the next big project. Because the cellar here will be quite soon, quite quickly completed. Oh yes, I forgot completely. There is this thing here somewhere. I just cannot see it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. So yeah, okay. So this is gonna take a while to be built. Now let's click on the ship. The stone is being removed slowly. Now looking at warehouse, children don't seem to be able to work there. So I guess what I'm gonna do is to enable everyone here. And what we'll do is, where is this? Let's set the priority for the next seller, because if children can work there, you know, we can kind of exploit that system. Yeah. So, I don't know if church kind of, but that's okay. You know, we want to keep kind of things compact. And the fact that, you know, there's not a way to cancel anything anymore. It's just once it's placed, you're doomed. So 7 o'clock they're getting up and distributing things. There is still quite a lot of something wrong with her health. She's 53. What's wrong with your health? You better not be dying because you are... Well, she's unemployed for whatever reason. I did think that... Was she not supposed to do farm? Winslow. Is this Winslow? Yes, it is. Yeah, there you go, Winslow. Just keep working. Work will set you free. Oh, that's an awful thing to say. I mean, health-wise. Something's wrong with his health. Right, so this is being built. Stones are being delivered back and forth. Very slow process. Okay, the water is being delivered to the farm. Because it's dry, obviously, because it's not raining, it needs to be watered. Makes perfect sense. So we've only 21 people still. These haven't been, you know, doing what they need to do. Okay, so the child now is 12, and they are... Okay, there's more children now. She's 10. She can distribute things. Still no potatoes, but we've corn, we've meat. Fish needs to be taken care of, but again, we are building this. It's an extremely slow process. I wish we had more people, but that's a real struggle now. Especially that, you know, a person of age had died. And then we're gathering... Yeah, so we've now corn, we've gathering potatoes. So then the kids can pick it up, but now they've completed their tasks. And this also. So I kind of feel like almost increasing this, you know, to... you know, I don't want to say 24/7, but maybe for like 12 hours. But that's okay, let's keep going. Oh, Winslow died. In the inn, I guess. I would like to see a burial ground, 100%. But I mean, you know, I guess that's what the church is for. But let's just see statistics. So, intelligence. Oh, we're very intelligent people. Well, maybe not so much. I guess obviously children, whatever, but there's very intelligent people here. The Carlson family, they already have... Oh, they actually haven't. They've no children and they're probably too old to do this. And that's maybe what's happening here. Yeah, that's what could be happening. I mean, you know, 34 is not too old, don't get me wrong, but I mean... You know, it's kind of the thing, isn't it? You know, that up to 30 years of age, I guess, in every game that you kind of come across after that period. I think it's in Banished. You know, I think 41 or something like that. Anyway, once the female reaches 40, that's it. You know, it's like a cutoff point. No more. Um, so that's basically what's happening here, it seems. And so that's a bit of a shame because they're taking a dwelling that's otherwise. So I wonder if can we like evict them? You know, can we tell them, look, vacate the house. You know, just go to the shelter and give us the house, because you know it takes forever to be built. I guess speaking of which, right, because we've 100 planks, so maybe let's do this. Let's get the guy. I probably should have known who it was. Okay, so warehouse, sawmill. Maybe from the statistics screen it'll be easier. If we go by age, labor. I guess that's who he was, but it says warehouse. Maybe it's Ted. Yeah, okay, maybe that's him. Okay, so what Ted will be doing? Farming, I guess? Yeah, that'll be fine. You can see more children working there. So they're good at distributing. So that's actually, I really like that system. I mean, this would be absolutely normal, you know, for children just to carry things back and forth. You know, from a farm, whatever, they would have definitely, and that way they gain experience. So I really like that system. Yeah, this couple is just not productive. This person had died. Now let's see what's happening with our age. So, okay, so Morris is now 13. And he works in the cellar. Okay, so this is now completed as well. So what we want to make sure of is that, so this is 7 till 4. This wants to be different. So this wants to be from 4 till 2. Yeah, something like that anyway. Right, so then they'll be distributing things until 2 o'clock. The only problem with that... Yeah, so I guess let's do this. Let's do it from 6 till 4. Or maybe like that. Because the inn is open from 4. So I guess that gives them plenty of time. Yeah, let's do it that way. 7 till 5. Right, we've no workers, I guess, but maybe no one is interested to work overnight. I don't know. One of those. And I think priority would need to be steered towards this. Right, so we will need more stone because we won't be able to build it. So let's go ahead and trade. So we'll get 10 more, which gives us 20. And we've again 60 leather. So maybe let's sell 20. And then let's get 20 as well. Perfect. Yeah, so that looks good. Again, this is now on the ship. And the gold remains unaffected because of it. I think perhaps let's just have 3 each, right? So, yeah. So then you can see that these places will fill, and you know they'll be able to distribute things like water and you know whatever. I guess this is not optimal for children to work overnight, but look, it's better than, because I think that, you know, things need to be distributed, taken away, and so on. And especially that the inn is working, you know, long hours. So we still 20 people only. This is, yeah, this is a shame. I mean, firing is from, you know, it's from workplace, I think. Is this supposed to mean carrying? Not carrying? Carrying? So basically what they're, you know, they're carrying? Yeah, carrying. Okay. The spelling, not quite there. Yeah, but at least the food is being distributed the way we kind of wanted it, so that's cool. Now, once they reach their age, I think they'll just go into the shelter, I feel. And then it's taken by whoever is the most productive. So let's say it wouldn't place, you know, like an old couple into the house. So I really want to see before we build a house, because there isn't a way to build, to pause it or anything like that. Yeah, Amelia isn't great to manage her time, it seems. But I do feel food-wise we're kind of, yeah, we kind of lack perhaps. Because we're producing quite a lot of barley that way and whatever. But yeah. But things are being brought back and forth, it seems. And this child is 12, 13, 15. Okay. I do think, like, it'll be cool to know, but then again, I mean, we'll find out, right? I believe once they'll get like a partner, we'll know. But then again, if the partner is outside of their age range, what's that about? You know, it's just so difficult to tell. Anyway, that's me rambling, but let's just check. Okay, so labor, child labor. Okay, so Isaac is now 16. Can he be? I think he can. He's a workaholic. Oh no, sorry. I was reading here something about King being an alcoholic, and I thought it says he's a workaholic at 16. There's still 20 stones that have not been, but a child can go to warehouse. That's interesting. So we're gonna enable all of that. They don't have good clothing, obviously. Ted Carlson, yeah, he's 50. He's still working away at the farm. We've now quite a bit of potatoes. Don't know. Oh yeah, they're here. They're here as well. Okay, so not too bad. Now 4 o'clock, no one seems to be at the inn. So it may be opening too early, perhaps. Yeah, Amelia is just complaining, but I don't know what's wrong with her. I mean, you know, oh, maybe because the way she starts work, I guess. But that's fine. Look, it's 7 o'clock now. You're finishing off soon. You'd have food in a moment. There's some nice potatoes and a steak waiting for you. Okay, so this is almost done. They just need to keep emptying this. She needs more food, something wrong with his health. There's just so many complainers, isn't there? I mean, guys, you just keep at it. You're now finished, just bring the food with you and go to the inn, have your grub. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, the water is being stacked all the time into this. I wish there was a way to upgrade this. I hope there will be, because there's just no way that you can only store 20 meat, you know? That kind of makes no sense to me. Okay, Amelia, please go have food. Oh yeah, she's just here. Maybe it's just because, yeah, look. So she's supposed to finish at 10 o'clock, but she's only finishing now. And she's got like an hour for that. Yeah, so literally almost made it. Okay, yeah. Okay, so literally just made it. But she should be fine now, you know? But unfortunately they couldn't produce an offspring for us. Now, I feel like, yes, okay, so these guys are now, yeah, so once 16, once they reach 16 basically, they can reproduce. So that's fine. What we're gonna do is to build them a house. Because eligible female should come. But I'm just so afraid that, I mean, you know, maybe we should just wait for these guys to I don't know. It's so hard to tell. I wish we could just build a lot of houses, but we just don't have, you know, we don't have the resources. I mean, don't get me wrong, we do, but the game is very slow that way. So yeah. Yeah, these are all mature guys now. Children still here. And who's this? Oh, he's 15. And, well, she is. 15, a female can work. Right. Okay. So that's a bit strange. Yeah. Oh, there's a deer here just in the back of the church. Not moving. So things are being worked on. Okay, so this is finished. I'm just... we definitely need a fisherman. Yep, and we'll get to. There you go. And they'll be working 10-hour shifts. Maybe they'll start earlier. So they can... yeah, they can finish at 11 basically. And what we're gonna do is to have them walk on a beaten path. Now it's unfortunate that it cannot come here, but it can come like this. Let's just have a little shrub. Yeah, perfect. So that only cost us 2 gold, but another person died, it seems. It's hard to know where. Maybe from here. Work time. I wish, like, yeah, it like they would have been known by the by their profession, and I mean, you know, it'll be cool if it said, let's say, you know, whoever he is at work or something like that, rather than. But yeah, no, I get it. That's fine. But I guess we weren't fast enough with the children and with the reproduction. Anyway, the food is coming in okay-ish. I don't want to say nicely, but okay-ish. We should have enough for the church for everything, so that's fine. Yeah. But I really wish there was a way to evict these people. No, because this is only a working filter, so you can cancel that, but... She's a hunter otherwise. She's quite hungry, but she should be finishing and going for some food. There is a bit of fish now, which is perfect. Yeah, these guys are now of age. So let's just check if we have a female of age. Yeah, 16. So I'm kind of keen to build another house, very honestly. And let's just see how this is being handled, right? Because, I mean, will we, will it just assign random family, or, or will it give us the opportunity, let's say, to have a family that can actually do something for us? Okay, so what we're gonna do is to set priority to max. Firewood is still 200. I don't believe we gotten to a point where... Yeah, look, so like these old folks are still in those houses, and these guys are filling. But let's see, because there's 2 eligible females now. Oh no, 1. Just this one. So, I mean, normally you would expect that a new family would be able to move in rather than an old one, but you just never know. You just simply never know. Okay, Isaac Carlson. So, I think it's this guy. Isaac. Oh, he's 49. I mean, what's that? So she married an old guy. Well, look, I mean, whatever they're into, it's not for me to judge, but yeah, as long as they can do what they need to do, right? That's all we care about. So this guy is 58. Oh yeah, the buyer's family, yeah. Which is this family. Yeah. Winslow Buyer, she's a hunter, he's a innkeeper. So the fishery is rather slow. Oh, what's going on here? This guy's having a little twitch. So 8 stone, and this needs 12. Have we 12 or have we? Yeah, we've already. So we've 16 overall. So 16, and so we need 22. So we need. Okay, so we will have to trade something again. I guess we can trade things like wheat or whatever. I don't know if that's even a possibility, but let's look. Ah, yes, it is. Okay. So if we'll go for 20. Okay, so 20 for 20. And then let's go again, 20. So it's 1 to 1, it seems. Oh no, that's 40. Okay. Well, that's fine. I mean, I guess we could sell... Oh, we can't sell anymore. Okay. I don't know why. Is there like a cap? Huh. That's strange. Why is that? There's 0 wheat. Ah, we only had wheat. This was barley. And barley isn't something that we can... okay. So what, I mean, what do we do with barley? Production. Mill. Input. Wheat. Bakery. What do we do with barley? Ah, it's for pigs. Ah, right. Okay, and that produces meat. Okay, now No, it's such a well, yeah, no, that's okay. I wish I was able to change that. Okay, because now we stocked the barley to fullest, and now we cannot even. Okay, that's fine. Look, we learn, you know, we learn. How is this coming along? Yeah, not too bad. It's almost finished. Only needs one more stone. But we seem to have lost 2 people. I wish it was them. That's an awful thing to say, but yes. Jack Tilly. Yeah, so it's kind of difficult, but I mean, it was expected, right? Because I guess, you know, kind of focused on food and we forgot about the houses. But I mean, houses is really where things are at, right? So yeah. And then by the time these guys moved in, they were just too old, which was a bit of a shame. But now they don't want to go. They don't, you know, they're kind of comfortable. I wish there was a way to just relocate them, but look, it is what it is. But at least children and, you know, kind of youth can work in there. These guys are now in their 20s. We've got 2 fishermen. Yeah, so fish is kind of okay. Meat is okay. So food-wise, we're doing not bad. I quite like that. But yeah, I wish that there was you know, speedier. Speedier situation, but there doesn't seem to be. We're coming to winter again. It's interesting that we're finishing at, you know, winter time one more time. It seems, because the episode, well, we'll need to wrap up at some point. You know, I wish we were able to build a church, but we don't seem to be. Yeah, because look at the amount of, you know, church is a kind of like a big project. And this house just needs 1 plank only. But they started work, so let's just see how they're getting on. They need to deliver a lot of the things back and forth. But can you just please deliver the plank or the stone? Oh, I guess the stone, yeah, the stone is here. Okay. Someone is coming with it. It's a female, Julia. She goes to the warehouse. Now we've won. And that can be brought over to the house. Okay, makes sense. It just takes an awful long time. I guess when it comes to warehouses, you kind of want to have more. Anyway, let's see who settled. Yeah, obviously the old family. But with the young female. But let's just see how that goes, right? Because let's not judge. And see what's gonna happen. Okay, so before it said winter, but now it didn't, so anyway. So this was barley. We want to remove barley. And we want to have wheat. Right? We just need a worker here. This guy works at the inn. This guy works at the warehouse. Hunter. Seller. I guess we'll get him to work here. Yeah, okay. Isaac Carlson. Squanto deceived us. We gave him too much freedom and he grew too confident. We should have killed him all a long time ago and taken what belongs to us. Okay. He's you know, gaining experience very slowly, I guess. But the new population would be much more experienced. But like, I'm hoping that there is like a school or, you know, some sort of like a system like that, I guess. Okay, so we've 9 stones, so this should be at some point completed. at least the food is kind of going, right? We've meat, we've fish, we've potatoes, we've corn. So that's good. The fact that, you know, the kids can work here, that helped us enormously when it comes to stacking up on things. I guess another farm would be it. But again, things are not kind of moved around too fast because, look, the cellar is so limited. So let's say whatever's not gathered just sits here. So that's a bit of a bummer, but that's okay. I mean, it is what it is. We're now down to 15 people, so that's a bit of a struggle. Oh, someone left. Maybe they died? Oh, maybe her partner died. Yeah. Okay, so now she's unpartnered. So they cannot move in if they don't have a partner, it seems. But I mean, look, there's so many eligible men. So she can choose from the buyer's family, basically. And there you go, I think, yes. So she went for Edward. Edward is 21. And she's 20. So I mean, you know, things are about to happen. Things are about to happen. And these guys are on their way out, it seems. So is she. I wonder what happens with... Oh, yeah, there's a new family here as well. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. So there is a bit of a rotation. Obviously, it's a life cycle. The female is 54. So that could be an issue. But yeah. Yeah, these guys are just ready to go. 23 is the oldest, 17 is the youngest. Looking at our statistics, the youngest female is 16, so she's also, you know, she's also there. Where is she? She's still here. Yeah, so one more and she'll be moved here, I feel. And then, you know, all the best to Julia, but we kind of want her space. But yeah, that's what it is. Actually, speaking of which, it would have been cool if there was a, you know, like a little thing where you can just assign people. Okay, so fishery is also closed for winter, which I guess it does make sense, though, like, it's not frozen, so I don't know what's that about. This looks like it's completely frozen or something, doesn't it? It's just a bit of a weird one. I hadn't looked during the summer, to be quite honest, but anyway, guys, we can finish the episode here. So thank you very much for tuning in. Yeah, it's been quite fun. You can see now the chart is almost, well, I don't want to say almost, but yeah, it's getting there. So thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one, and stay hooked, okay?